Hey guys, what's going on next? The Mad Kiger here. Up here today with part 7 of the PlayStation 2 collection. Yes, I've never known a collection video to have so many parts, but hey, at least it's a little bit of a series, nonetheless. And yeah, I'm gonna keep the intro short as always and delve into this. Not as many games today, but we have to go through. Up first, we have Legion, The Legend of Excalibur. Looks like an average, hack and slash RPG. Huh. Could be pretty fun, I don't know. Then we have the Lego Star Wars games. Lego Star Wars, the video game, and Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I remember when these first came out, I was very impressed, and I really love the Lego games, even if they're a little bit overused by today's standards, but it all started here with the Star Wars games. And yeah, really have a good time with these. Couple more Lego games here. Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures, and Lego Racers 2. Again, Indiana Jones, much of the same TT game, but yeah, pretty faithful. And Lego Racers 2 is a sequel to the PlayStation 1 game, and yeah, you get to create your own cars and things, and yeah, I remember the PlayStation 1 game, and I enjoyed it for what it was, but it's been a long time since I've played it, so perhaps I'll give it a go someday. Speaking of racing games, we have London Racer World Challenge. So many different racing games on the PlayStation 2, it's unbelievable. But if you like that, lots of choice for you guys. Then we have a couple of the LMA Manager games. 2004, 5 and 6. Essentially just football management games. So some people like these games. Strategic game, yes, but if you like strategy games and you want it based on sport, these games would be pretty decent for you guys, but wouldn't really delve into it myself. Let me have Knight Rider, the game. Never watched the show, but yeah, the game is not very good. Pretty average, to say the least. And we have Little Britain, the game. Another terrible game that PlayStation 2 was unfortunate to get. So, I'm so sorry. What were you thinking, Sony? Then we have another adult game. Leisure Suit Larry. Magna Cum Laude. Uncut Edition. Again, lots of mini games. Surprisingly, this game is actually quite challenging. But yeah, originally PC series, adult sort of adventure games. So this is nothing like the originals, I will say. Then we have Lemony Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events, made by Activision. So perhaps this game is going to be pretty decent. Who knows? It's crazy what you can find is good these days. Then we have Madden 2003. Nothing more to say than just Madden. Mace Griffin, Bounty Hunter. Always thought this was a Star Wars game as a kid because it had the word Bounty Hunter in it. But it's not, and it's actually not a bad game, actually. It's good sort of first-person shooter, sci-fi game, quite challenging. Then we have a puzzle game, Puzzle Fusion, Luminis Plus. Similar game to, say, Tetris or something. Again, much of the same unique puzzle goodiness, nonetheless. Gotta have them. Then we have Lotus Challenge. Terrible racing game. And when I actually did a video on this, I got copyright striked. So whoever copyright strike me, fuck you. This game is shit anyway, so if your music is in this game, I feel bad for you. Couple of Looney Tunes games here. Acme Arsenal. I'm back in action. Acme Arsenal is more of a action shooting game, almost, and Back in Action is based on the movie. So yeah, gotta love Looney Tunes. I love it so much. I have a Sylvester tattoo anyway, so what more can I say? Then we have London Racer 2. If you couldn't get enough of the London Racer series, they had to make a sequel. Again, how good they are, I don't know. Then we have kind of a weird thing here. Magic Music Maker. Essentially a music creation tool on the PlayStation 2. And yeah, it's crazy that PlayStation 2, really did have some innovative systems. And yeah, I don't know how good this is to make music on, but I'm sure there's people out there that did use this. I personally wouldn't really put a lot of time into it, but hey, perhaps it could be a fun little side project, who knows. Then we have Mafia and Made Man. Similar games, both based around the Mafia theme. Of course, Mafia spawned 2 sequels, and yeah, I like Mafia 3, and Mafia 2 was really good as well, so I haven't played the first game, so I think the series was absolutely underrated, so I have to try this out one day and see if it's just as good. Made Man is more of a Max Payne-esque game, so that sort of third-person shooter. Then we have Madden 2004. Yeah. Then we have Mark Echo's Getting Up. Content Under Pressure. Sort of a beat 'em up slash graffiti game. I hear good things about this game. I hear it's actually really underrated. Then we have the very controversial Manhunt. Very violent game for its time. And yeah, it's really Rockstar really went all out in the violence department, enough to get it banned in several countries, including Britain at one point, so they had to re-release it with the violence toned down. Kinda sucks, but hey, never mind. Then we have Manchester United, club football. Again, like I said with the Newcastle and Birmingham game, much of the same. Same game, different team. That's about it. And no, I don't support any team. I don't care about football in any form. Then we have Malice. It's an average platformer. Not much to say about it. I didn't really care for it. Then we have a couple of Marvel games. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Again, really happy to see Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is finally happening. And yeah, I know it's only going to be on Nintendo Switch, but Disney and Marvel aren't stupid. They know that they can make money from Nintendo, help get the sales on Nintendo Switch. And yeah, in about 6 or so months' time, we'll probably get an Ultimate Edition of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on PS4, Xbox, and PC. So don't worry, guys. We will get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on the other systems. But I'm gonna get a Switch just for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Yeah, that good. Really good games. Amazing. Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. Yeah, this game is really tough. Surprisingly unfair. And yeah, I'm sad because I remember playing this as a kid and enjoying it, but yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't hold up. Then we have Mashed Fully Loaded. Similar game to Micro Machines or something like that. Pretty fun series actually, I won't lie. Pretty good game. Good party game. Then we have Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I'm ashamed to admit I've only played about an hour of this game. Nothing else in the Kingdom Hearts department. Excuse me. But essentially it's Final Fantasy meets Disney. And with Kingdom Hearts 3 on the way, it won't surprise me if these games go back up in price. So, yeah, good to happen. Then we have Killzone. Sony's attempt at making a first-person shooter for their systems, and yeah, unfortunately, Killzone didn't get a good welcome on the PS4, so it sort of died. But it wouldn't surprise me if we get a Killzone HD collection on the PS4, some way, in one form or another. It wouldn't surprise me. Then we have a Kuri Kuri Mix. Weird Japanese style party game. And yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Has some unique controls. We have Kung Fu Panda. Again, DreamWorks games surprisingly good. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is also a fun beat 'em up game. Then we have Knockout Kings 2002. I think like Muhammad Ali on the front. Could be wrong. But yeah, a boxing game. Yeah. Cool. Nice stuff. Then we have Lassie. Another movie turned into a video game that Blast thought, well, you know, how can we make money? We can sell video games based on old movies, and you know, I had no clue who this was aimed at. You know, it's such an obscure movie. Well, not obscure, but nobody talks about Lassie anymore, you know. Based on an old TV show. And I think, but it's crazy. It really is. Then we have Lago Winch, Empire Under Threat. I gave this a go, but I couldn't get into it. It's one of those sort of point and click adventure games, and I really don't care for those sort of games, but still, Ubisoft, nonetheless. Then we have 3 Tomb Raider games. Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is a remake, I believe, of the first game, Tomb Raider Legend, and Angel of Darkness. I've heard good things about this one. If you're looking for a better version of the PS1 game, look no further. Legend was sort of where they tried to make it into more of an action game, and yeah, I remember people saying this was a good game for its time, and Angel of Darkness was just a failed attempt, and it bankrupted the company that made it, so unfortunately, pretty sad. Then we have LA Rush. I've heard good things about this game, sort of like a burnout street racing game, almost open world and stuff, so yeah, Midway. Nice to see Midway every now and then. Then we have Legend of Wrestling 1 and 2. Terrible game this one is. Really, really bad game. But absolutely hilarious. And as for the second one, I have no clue if it's better. But nonetheless, looks... I like the golden era of wrestling. It's kind of crazy, but I really do. Then we have Legend of K, one of the games that a lot of people didn't expect to get a remaster, but it did. And I believe it sort of plays like a hack and slash game. I think I've heard good things about this game series. Then we have Legajo Saga 2. And yeah, it's another RPG, I believe originally on the PlayStation 1. So yeah, another JRPG. Then we have Le Mans 24 Hours. Racing game based on a certain circuit. Again, who is this aimed at? Fans of Le Mans, I guess. Then we have the original Just Cause. Of course, Just Cause 4 has just been released. And yeah, I like the series. Pretty fun game series. Lots of things to do. Crazy stuff, but they're nothing special. They're fun, but nothing amazing. No Red Dead Redemption, I will say. Just another series that sort of a lot of people loved as a kid, and yeah, it just sort of didn't hit off really, unfortunately. So kind of sucks, but gotta have it in the collection. Judge Dredd, Dredd versus Death. I like Judge Dredd. I like the movies. Well, the original Steven Spielberg, not Steven Spielberg. What's his name? Guy who played Stallone. Yeah, Stallone. But yeah, this game is actually pretty fun. Actually, good first-person shooter. Not that bad. Johnny Mosley's Matrix. Another snowboarding game. And how good it is, I have no clue. But made by 3DO, creators of the Army Men series. Excuse me. And we have Jetix, Puzzle Puzzle. Another game made by Blast. What more do you need to know? Yeah. Jet Ski Riders. Made by Eidos. Yeah, Eidos. Looks average. But, you know, I like boat racing games. I think boat racing games are pretty fun. Water racing games are really fun racing games, so might be good. Who knows? Then we have Jet Iron GP. Looks like a shooter, but it's actually sort of like a Wipeout clone, I guess. So if you like fast-paced racing games, check it out. Then we have Kessen. A really good strategy game made by Koei. And yeah, these are really good strategy games. One of the best strategy games I've played on a console. Really fun. Then we have Kengo, Master of Bushido. Another sort of samurai-based fighting game where it's all based on, you know, not necessarily button mashing, but taking time and, you know, planning each attack. All about timing and things, so a more slow-paced fighting game. Hard to master. Kelly Slaughter's Pro Surfer. Another surfing game. Excuse me. Yeah. Then we have Justice League Heroes. It's basically like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but doesn't hold up as well as that, but still. It's the best Justice League game we ever got, unfortunately. Sad. Killer 7. I've heard good things about this game, although the aiming is kind of weird, but one of those games that if you can figure it out and adjust to its controls, you'll have a good time with it. Kill Switch. I remember this game always being on the TV, and it's sort of like a third-person cover-based shooter. Sort of one of the first games to really put the cover-based system to its test. So before Gears of War got it perfect, in my opinion. Then we have also the other two Kessen games, 2 and 3. I know Kessen 2 is based on the Chinese. First one is, yeah, Three Kingdoms, whereas the third one goes back to the samurai. And yeah, I want to really get back into these games because they're fun as hell. Then we have Mashed Drive to Survive. Again, much of the same, but really fun action racing games. Max Payne. Beautiful game. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best third-person shooters the PlayStation 2 has to offer. I'd recommend getting it on PS4 for the achievements and stuff like that. And the last three we have here. We have He-Man, Master of the Universe, Master Rally, and Pro BMX 2. Again, looked like an average He-Man game, but never really watched the show, so. But it's the only He-Man game on PlayStation 2. Master Rally, again, rally game, not much to say. And then a BMX game. I remember the demo for this. So, yeah. Well, there we have it. Part 7. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. Comment below. Let me know what you want to play on PlayStation 2. Is there anything in particular you think I should give a go? And of course, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And join the family. And have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.